Awesome.
It's alright, that.
Crack there. Oh, right. Great success. So, that's that little job done. And I'd just like to thank Milwaukee for using a completely different doobly-doo to every other one of my angle grinders. Because obviously when I lose this, inevitably, I'm not going to be able to use any of the others. Bah! So, we've got to separate the extremely delicate piece of hardware that is the ECU from this extremely not delicate piece of hardware, which is not the ECU. And so we can refurbish said not delicate piece of hardware. Am I about to spend the next half hour looking for a 10mm socket? The duck never hurt anyone. Well, I don't know if there's any recorded cases of anyone trying to actually drink it. Wow. Okay. This is the brain. Shiny. So that's you and you. Also need to clean these. Right.
Wire brush montage.
So that's not looking too bad, everything considered, all clean, etc. Now no one's ever going to see any of this anyway, but it's more for my peace of mind than anything else. So can you tell what's coming next? That's right, rattle can montage. This stuff takes about an hour to dry in said weather. So while we're doing that, I'm feeling a bit. I go for hot chocolate. It's a lot simpler, a lot less hassle. Bit of sugar in it too. Nope, can't do it. Bugger. Ah, there's the 10mm spanner. Keep that handy. Sweet. One of the things that we need to do, or one of the major problems that we've had, is fasteners breaking off. You see there, which is the old sensor for the ABS ring, the wheel speed sensor, which goes through there, pokes out there, and one of the dust cover things. Now all I'm going to do is drill these out and retap them. I'm going to try and attempt to film it as well. Yeah. So 5mm drill bit. This could get awfully boring awful quickly. I shall fast forward. Right, holes drilled. So what we need now, I'm not being lazy by putting it on a drill. It's just the only thing I can get that will actually go in here. And the drill's pretty good at doing this, and so am I, so yeah. Right, okay. That's that. slippery that is. Right, I'll just do the other one. Holes sorted. You can't see bugger all on you. Ah well, you just have to take, they could do with a bit of a blowout, but I shall sort that out. The ABS sensor, which is what I wanted to fit. M6 cap heads, they're a little bit long. I'm going to put it in the hole and then I'm going to cut it off in the hole because then it's sorted. Oh. Ah. Ooh. And there we go. So, next thing is just trim that off there. And do that on both sides, and that's the ABS sensors sorted. I should be able to put the plates back on as well, but I'm not going to do that until I've got everything, I've made sure everything's correct and I've got everything underneath the car sorted. But we should be putting the axle back on very, very soon. Bushwhacking! Okay. These weren't easy to get hold of, I can tell you that now. There's supposed to be replacements for these lovely little bits that OEM bits that we got going on in here, because despite having bought a replacement set of shocks off a 5-year-old, 4-year-old car with minimal or inconsequential mileage on it, they still didn't seem to be very good. Which seems to be par for the course these days. So I managed to track down some bushes which weren't cheap, and there's a couple of ways of removing them from said piece of equipment, and what it comes down to is that's either going to be pushed out of there, or you can cut there. I usually cut it in 2 places and just drift it out, but you've still got to push the other one in. Now, being as I've actually forgotten my recip saw tonight, I'm going to just push them in and out. And I know what's going to be said next is that surely you need a hydraulic press to do that. Well, that's one thing I do have. So I'm going to measure these bushes first as well, just to make sure they're right, because I've been had before. Where's my calipers? There you are. There you go. 40, 24, 10. They do look good. 40. These were £11 each. Aftermarket pattern shock absorbers were 24. I don't know what, I mean, these are OEM, they're off an Abarth, they are genuine article. They're okay in terms of condition, these ones. They're significantly better, and they do work. The ones that were on the car were, one of them was completely shot. So yes, that's where we are with that. I'm going to ascertain how we can press these out of here now, and then I'm going to reconvene over at the press, because that's over there, and we're going to see if we can swap these bushes out. Good. This press is a fantastic piece of equipment. It, like a lot of other stuff up here, completely predates any sort of safety. And it is a British-made piece of equipment. I should imagine that it dates, but this particular piece of equipment dates back to the early to mid 70s, easily. I could bore you with how we acquired it or how it was originally acquired, but that would be. I've lined everything up nicely, and obviously 30mm socket, which is exactly the diameter that I need for that to go through there, because it's going to need to push that through and out. Oh, and oh, look at that! It's like it. Oh yes. Oh, look at that. That's almost perfect. Oh. Yes, look at that. Oh, so now we do the wheel up. We should have a bit of pressure on there. Let me just make sure that's. Oh, I'm liking that. Yes, there we go. So, oh, now is this going to work? Actually, oh dear, that was not foreseen. That doesn't normally happen. No, yeah, it does. There we go. So we have moved a bit, but these bricks are they don't normally do this. It's the newness. ERW tube fits lovely. Bush goes straight through it. Right, altered this slightly. We should be able to line everything up nicely. Beautiful. Right. So we lost a bit of paint, but we have that will do the trick. Oh,
It's alright, that.